Hi, this is Amy and welcome to Become Your Own Favorite Chef. Today's actually my birthday and I decided to spend it doing exactly what I love most, cooking. So I thought if I'm cooking all day, I'll probably have to have some people over tonight to help me eat it all. That's the plan. I'm going to start off with getting one of my favorite appetizers ready, bruschetta. I love bruschetta. It's a tomato, onion, garlic, basil type of spread that can be used on my famous craft bread. You can also put it on sandwiches, use it as a side to many meals. It's very versatile. Now I have gone to many grocery stores and tried every single brand of jarred bruschetta that I can find around here, and none of it is just perfect. None of it's exactly what I like. And so I made up my own recipe and I'm going to share it with you today.
To cut up your tomatoes for bruschetta, make sure that you cut off 4 sides of the tomato flesh. When you cut off a side, scoop out the excess seeds and juices with a spoon, and then you're going to take that flesh and you're going to cut it into small bite-sized pieces. You want to make sure that they are even, and you can make these chunky if you like chunky bruschetta, but I tend to like smaller pieces of tomato so that it's a little more spreadable. But no matter what, make sure that you choose a good quality tomato. The better quality tomato you have, the better quality your bruschetta will be. Now when chopping an onion, you first need to cut off the edge as such so that it's easy to lay flat, so you can cut that in half. And all we need here is half of a large yellow or white onion. Next off, make sure that you peel the onion. I usually try to take the biggest top layer off first, so I'm ensuring that I'll only get the best pieces of onion. Then hold the onion firmly with your hand and give 2 or 3 horizontal slices. Be careful, watch your fingers. After that, slice it vertically as such. You want these to be plenty of slices and pretty small, and then you can cut tiny little bites just like we're doing here. You want your bites of onion to be pretty small because these are going to be, just chunks of onion in your bruschetta. And that's the perfect amount.
So bruschetta is really simple. A lot of people actually take all of these ingredients, stir them together, let them refrigerate for a while, and you're done. That's extremely refreshing. It's very good, but I find that heating all the ingredients together first really helps to emulsify all those flavors, bring it together more. It creates a more even texture throughout the bruschetta, and then I refrigerate it and eat it later on. So this is what I like to do. I've taken our 4 chopped tomatoes. I've taken our half of a chopped yellow onion, a very large one, and we're going to add just about a tablespoon of olive oil. You don't need much. A lot of the juices from the vegetables will come out in the bruschetta once we cook it. I'm going to put this on medium heat. Next thing we need is about a tablespoon of chopped garlic. If you're not a garlic fan, you can leave this out. And you need basil. Dry basil is fine, fresh basil is amazing, but I found this jar of already chopped basil. It's in a little bit of oil, and it works perfectly with this bruschetta recipe. I need about a teaspoon of this chopped basil. Stir it around. We'll also add a little pepper, just a few shakes, and a dash of salt. The secret to this is tasting it as you go, deciding if you need a little more salt and pepper. You pretty much are just going to make it the way you like it. So when recipes tell you salt and pepper to taste, it's not because they're lazy and haven't found out how much exactly that you need. It's just that a good chef knows that different people like different things. So taste it. If you want some more salt, add it. If you want some more garlic, add it. If you want some more basil, add it. Usually how I like it. You can see there's more tomatoes than anything else, but quite a few onions, a little bit of garlic, and you can see the green flakes of basil in there. I'm going to put a lid on this and let this cook down for about 10 minutes, stirring occasionally, and then I'm going to refrigerate it until the party tonight. Okay, it's been 10 minutes. Our bruschetta's been cooking down. You can see how everything's starting to get kind of mushy, become all the same texture, and that's how I like bruschetta. Looking pretty good. You can see a lot of the juices have formed. So let's taste it. It's good, but it needs a little more salt and pepper. You have to remember, it's going to taste a little different after it's cooled. You cool it in the fridge for a few hours so that all the flavors emulsify even more. And the longer it sits in the refrigerator, the better it'll get. So I think we're pretty good here. So all I'm going to do now is stick this baby in the refrigerator, and we'll put this on some cracked bread tonight for the party. Alright, our bruschetta's been cooling in the refrigerator for about 6 hours. It's definitely had time to work all the flavors together. And I'm putting this on top of my cracked bread. It's best on the cracked bread. Really, really refreshing. Tastes very healthy, light, and the salty garlicky taste with the cracked bread goes with it perfectly. So check out that cracked bread recipe too.